Hi, Jordan Mortimer with the Aspire for Freedom Tribe, and I help internet marketers build profitable online businesses. Now, have you ever gotten to a point where you've used up all of your reserves, you've used up all of your fumes, you have nothing left, and you're completely spent, and as a result, you just cannot continue to do the action steps that you need to do in order to create results, sales, and profits in your online business? If so, pay close attention to this live where I'm going to discuss how you can often set goals that leave you feeling a little burned out, and how you can basically stop it from happening again and instead just move forward in a consistent and predictable manner, and as a result create profits for your online business in a consistent and predictable manner. So there have been a couple of times that this has happened to me when I was first starting out my online business. The first of which was when I was so excited about this that I would spend all night spend all night basically watching videos, reading blog posts, taking notes, and I gave myself maybe 3 hours of sleep a night. And I'd get up, I'd drink a whole lot of coffee, and I'd do it again. I did this for about a month straight, and it got to the point where I just said, nope, I give up, I'm taking the day off. And I sat down and watched TV when I did other stuff other than sit in front of my computer for the day. And I was like, you know what, this feels so good. Let's do it for a second day. And then that day stretched out to a week, and that's a whole week that I did not do a single thing to push my online business forward. Another time it happened to me was when I was involved in a 30-day Facebook Live contest for an opportunity I was involved in, and I was shooting four or five Facebook Lives a day, trying to keep myself on top of the leaderboards. And it got to the point where once it was finished, I just did not do another Facebook Live again for a couple of months because I was just so completely sick of them. So here's the thing, people, when you get burned out in your online business, it can have a real impact on your mindset and your drive to keep going. Because it's actually something that we do this to ourselves very often. We go around in circles, we end up spinning our wheels, and we have nothing left. We're completely defeated, and as a result, your business comes grinding to a halt. So, and not just in your online business, but in life as well. So the reason I bring this up though is because in your online business there are steps you can take to prevent this from happening. So a great analogy that I heard was that running an online business is like pumping water from a well. So when you start pumping, the water's not going to come out immediately. You're going to have to work at it for a while before there is enough pressure to even bring any water to the surface. And when it does finally come, there's a bit of a trickle, and then it becomes a nice stream. But if you stop pumping at any moment, it all stops, the water goes back down, there's no pressure, and you have to start all over again. And over from the initial part, that's the hardest, where you're pumping the hardest and not getting any water or returns. So it really is far easier for you to just keep on pumping and pacing yourself so that you don't burn yourself out. And this is such a perfect analogy for an online business. Every so often we get really inspired about our business and we set huge goals for ourselves, like, I'm going to make $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month. I'm going to sign up 100 people in the next week. And yeah, so people set these lofty goals for themselves, and when we don't see those instant results, we stop. And this is not the way to get anywhere. The best thing for you to do is set realistic goals for yourself. Do not start with huge goals that are not possible to be maintained. You want to start with realistic expectations that can be maintained over the long term, not just the short term. And then continue to work that pump. Continue to do those things that you need to do every single day without fail. and do not stop, because it's always easier to just keep going, keep that momentum you have going, than to restart all over again. So that's my message for today. I hope you got some value out of it. If you did, leave me some likes, some hearts, share this video, and click the link below so you can find out more about what I do to generate 100 leads a day, what I do to convert that traffic to leads, leads to customers, repeat customers, and high ticket customers, and how you can go out and do the same for your own business and create profits for yourself. So once again, thanks for stopping by. Leave me some likes, some hearts, share this video, and click that link below.